Hi guys, Hagen back again for Team MHG and Team Raw. Today I want to run through, is my training relative to my goals? So this is a common question that when I've got personal training clients and things like that and members of my gym that I do get asked, okay? I do get asked this. So, is my training relative to my goals? It's a very important thing to ask yourself. So I'm going to break this down into a few categories so you can go back and you can work the maths out for yourself. Okay, so the first subcategory that I'm putting it into is identifying my goals. How do we identify our goals? What do you go to the gym for? Okay, that's all it's asking. What is your goal? Your dream? How do we get there? Nice and simple. So I'm going to run through a couple of examples. Remember, these are only examples. Your one may not come up on here, it may come up on here, but again, you can go down, you can use the basis of how we're working it out, and you can go from there. Okay, so the first one that I've gone for is weight loss. This is probably the most common one that we come when we identify our goals. This is the most common one we get, okay? So weight loss. So we want to go to the gym to lose weight, not specifics like fat loss or anything like that or lean body mass, but weight loss generic, okay? So, next one. Fitness. So we want to go to the gym for fitness. We want to get physically fitter. We want to improve cardiovascular health. You know, we want to live longer basically. We want to stay nice and healthy, okay? So the next one. For the bros out there, muscle gain, okay? We want to get hench. We want to fill out those t-shirts. We want to look absolutely sweet in the vest for getting that big flex on, okay? So muscle gain, that is identifying your goal. You come to the gym to get them dirty old gains, okay? Last one for us today, just as an example, sports specific. So people who will train solely for the results to relate to whatever sport they're doing, okay? Whether it's MMA, boxing, wrestling, triathlons, cross country, these loads and loads out there. So sports specific, the results that we get from training must relate to the sport at hand. Okay, so the next subcategory that I've got here is identifying my body type. So I'm going to keep this very general today. I'm not going to make it very specific. We can go into specifics at a later date and talk about body crossovers, mesomorph and endomorph, rather than just the one single, okay? So we've got 3 types that we're going to go for. We've got ectomorph. Okay, so how to identify yourself, your body type is ectomorph, is you're straight up, straight down, generally don't have any curves at all. You find it hard to put on muscle, fat, and any kind of weight, and no matter how much you shovel that food in, okay, you don't really gain anything. So that is an ectomorph. Next one along, a mesomorph. A mesomorph is generally an athletic build that carries more muscle, finds it easy to gain muscle as well, lean muscle, but finds it hard to gain mass and size, okay, and still has a decent metabolism. Then the last one, endomorph. This is the bigger, heavier set of the 3 physiques, okay. These guys generally find it easy to gain fat, easy to gain size, and hard to gain muscle, and hard to lose weight, okay. So there's your 3 categories. You can Google ectomorph, endomorph, and mesomorph if you need to elaborate on anything we are saying today. So, let's run through identifying the body type and see that if the goal relates to it, okay? So it has to make sense from all angles here, obviously. So, ectomorph. If you're an ectomorph and your goal is weight loss, you might want to rethink that. And when I say you might want to rethink that, you might want to give yourself a slap. If you are straight up, straight down, and you aren't carrying much weight of any kind of description at all, then you don't need to be looking for weight loss, okay? You find it hard to gain weight and all kinds of things like that. Very often I get clients that come in, even members to the gym, very petite small girls, women, sorry, very petite small women, and they, you know, come in and they say, oh, you know, I need to lose weight, I need to lose a stone, okay? After a bit of conversation and delving into the psychological aspects of it and actually identifying that they don't want to lose weight, they want to gain definition, and we talk about actually adding muscle on there. So again, ectomorphs shouldn't really be looking for weight loss. If we look at mesomorph, okay? Let's say that a mesomorph is looking for muscle gain. So if you are a mesomorph and you're looking for muscle gain, then are you coming in the gym and are you spending, I don't know, 80% of the time on the treadmill and then 20% of the time hitting weights? If you are, then that's not really good. That's not gonna give you the muscle gain. A mesomorph, I would say, needs to be spending 70% of the time in the gym hitting weights and 30% of the time tops doing cardio, okay? Endomorph. If you're an endomorph and your goal is weight loss, okay, and I'm not saying that training weights doesn't burn calories, it does burn calories. Training legs can burn up to 3 times more calories than training any other body part, but if you're an endomorph and your goal is solely weight loss, you don't want to be spending the majority of your time hitting weights in the gym. You should be spending the majority of your time doing cardio, doing fitness stuff, interval training, Tabata, all sorts of stuff like that, yeah? Anything along those lines is fine. Short bursts, but quite intense, okay? Endurance, no, not really ideal. Endurance will go over to the fitness side. Weight loss, short, sharp bursts, okay? Let's talk about sports-specific. So, from a sports-specific point of view, we'll just pick one of these today, an ectomorph, okay? Everyone's seen Mo Farah and all those people like that. Those guys are ectomorphs. They try and stay nice and light, so they are better, you know, for doing the sports, for doing the marathon and endurance and all sorts of stuff. Any extra weight they are carrying will slow them down, okay? So if you're an ectomorph and you're looking for sport-specific training or maybe a sport-specific path, that would be something very good to you. And then, you know, mesomorph would be, you know, more along the lines of athletics, say, for example. Okay, so that's that covered. Right, the final part that I believe is also the most important one is this. Realistic goal setting, okay? Be realistic. The quickest way to get demotivated is being unrealistic. I'm not saying be average, because if you think average, if you set average goals, okay, then that's all you'll get. You will just be average, okay? You will be average. Nobody wants to be average, so don't be that person. But be realistic. If you are setting, you know, yourself a goal of coming to the gym and losing 2 stone in 1 month, okay, and you don't hit it, you're going to become demotivated, okay? So set little goals, yeah? Set little goals. Be realistic. A lot of times people come to the gym and they think that, you know, they see all the stuff all over the internet about, you know, quick fix and this, that, and the other. If you go for quick fixes, yes, you may lose weight, but you will rebound. You can possibly bust the elastin in your skin, and you can generally damage your health, okay? You can jeopardize your health. Your health is the most important thing. Over looking fantastic, your health should be there. It should be above that, okay? So realistic goal setting. Look at your lifestyle. Look at how you go on a day-to-day basis. Look how work fits in with it. Look how family fits in with it, okay? And make your plans around that. So be realistic, okay? We have a lot of pressure from, media, magazines, celebrities, new fad stuff all the time, okay? And they generate an image that we need to be. I don't say to you, go and be that image. I say to you, go and be your own image, okay? We're all created absolutely unique, yeah? Whether we look kind of similar or we don't look kind of similar, we are all created unique. We all have our own unique signature, okay? So be your own person and be realistic with the results. Okay, so this is Haig today. Thanks very much for your time. You can follow me on YouTube, Team MHG, or you can contact me at musclehousegym@outlook.com. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. Hope this has been helpful for you. Leave me some feedback and take care.